Alright, our first game. This is actually not bad. Because... Oh, wait. This is a Justice. Because if we draw a single Primal, this hand's pretty good, because... Hitting for 5, draw 3 cards? No, it's a little risky. Let's redraw this hand. 5 power is a lot, not to mention the Justice is the wrong power. And also when I hit him with my Fanatic, I actually lose 2 cards because the cloak is gone too, so that's kind of a nombo there. I would rather have to levitate over the cloak. Yep, let's play our Stranger. We are perfect on influence. We have every influence that we need for pretty much any card in our deck. Yep, we're gonna ambush that with a levitate, which will be pretty good for us. Pass turn. My opponent may clue into something's wrong here because we didn't attack him with a 2/2, but it's fine. Ooh, silence. Okay, let's just eat that for free and draw a card. This card is quite good. You do want to get rid of this. Although it's better later in the game when you're mana flooded. Yep, we're attacked with both. He's definitely not going to block here, right? Wow. Good on you, opponent. Good on you. Alright, so we have a Snowball, which will kill his next hatchling. And considering his colors, he probably will never play the hatchling anyway. He may be waiting for like a second sight or a twinning ritual, which will create more copies of the Echo card. Wow, Ice Sprite. Alright. Sure. Perfect timing. Let's draw 2 cards. Okay. Ooh. Good stuff. Attack him for 1. Clearly not going to block here, so we'll just hit him for 1. And then play this Marksman. We can even ultimate him next turn, and a 4/3 Quick Strike is not bad. Yep. Yeah, no point holding it back since my opponent's never going to block with it anyway. He's stuck on 3 power. He's, like I said, he's not super interested in playing his second hatchling because I'm pretty sure he drafted a deck that has way to benefit from it. But he has nothing else to do, so he's feeling like he pretty much has to. So that's kind of unfortunate for my opponent here. I don't even know if I want to kill it. I don't mind him trading here. I'm not going to ultimate it this turn. I'm just going to attack him and play the Beast Caller. Yeah, that's really good for me. I don't mind drawing a card either. Alright, so let's do this. So my opponent completely blows me out if he is holding on to a Lightning Storm. Because I lose 3 cards and he loses 2. Well, it's not a complete blowout. It's just a 2-for-3 trade. I lose 1 card out of the deal. I'll keep it on my 4/3. But if my opponent doesn't draw a power soon, though, he is basically getting overwhelmed here. Okay, so he can't block this. He doesn't want to block that. This is going to be 6 free damage, I think. Oh, he trades. Alright. Getting pretty desperate here. 1 card... okay. He's looking like he wants to play something, but there's no fast spell that he can play there, right? Perhaps Envelop? But he doesn't want to envelop this because then I can ultimate it again. I have a pretty good hand. This fast meddling here is going to be, at some point, blow my opponent out, I think. And he's still stuck on 3 power. Oh, he has more. Okay. Turning this into a 2/2 so that this is an attack is not that great because the 2/2 can still block things. I think I can do better with my meddling here. Let's just shoot this for 1 and attack. Get a Crafty Yeti in play. Let's see what I draw here. Huh. I wonder if I just go ahead and then Thorn Beast and just sacrifice that, because at this point, having a 5/5 in play seems pretty powerful. But having a 2/2 in play infiltrate is pretty good because he's screwed on power. He can't block all my units, and this becomes a 4/4. No, I'll go ahead and play the beast and sacrifice this. I'm not gonna waste a meddling to kill his sprite so that I can free my 4/3. I just don't think that'll do that. So I think having a 5/5 threat is better. And when I attack him next turn with all of my units, he's pretty much gonna die. And I still have this trick here. So my opponent lost because of power screw. Like I've said many times, maybe not many times, but live by the power draw, die by the power draw. And such is eternal. I hate it. If you remember my last 2 draft videos, I think both of them were heavily decided by who got power screwed more. The number of games that are determined by power related issues is just phenomenal. Right, let's go to the next game. Okay, we're on game number 2. Ooh, this hand's pretty good. This could potentially be a 4/4 if we draw a couple more power. We have a turn 1 play and a turn 3 play, and I have all the power, the influence requirements. This hand's good. I like it. Let's see what we hit here. That's good. Get rid of what one of my opponent's turn 2 plays. We have a kind of a slow hand, so getting rid of our opponent's turn 2 play is not bad. Because he would have drawn that, and he could have played it this turn. Oh, he still has a turn 2 play. Alright. So the question is, do I play this as a depleted power source at this point? I think no, because we can still do something with just 3 power. And we don't have anything that costs 4, so if I really have to, I can just play this as a depleted source next turn, and I still have 3 power to work with, so I don't think I need to. He's clearly not going to block this, so we'll just get in for 1 damage. I think here, I would rather scheme, because I actually don't mind hitting 2 more power, so this is a 4/4. And playing the Snapper is pretty poor, because I have to attack, and he's just going to trade his 2/1 for it. I'd rather get rid of this first, so then my Snapper can go in for 3 damage. So let's just scheme first. Ooh, a lot of good cards. I think I will take the Horu banner in this case. I'm gonna need that green eventually. I do want the power, and none of the other cards are gonna impact the board right now. Ooh, ouch. Uh-oh, that's problematic. Oh. Or not. Alright. That's a pretty good top deck. That's a good card. A 5/3 flyer would have been able to beat a lot of decks, but luckily for us, we're okay. So at this point, I'm not going to play this out because we're only 1 power away from having a very powerful 4/4. So let's just play this out there and offer him to trade. He probably doesn't even want to trade us. Because he loses a card, and we gain a card, so it's actually bad for him. Whew! Alright, let's hope he doesn't have another Valkyrie. So we put the Trickster Cloak on here. I can attack and get rid of the weapon. But then a 3/3 with no abilities is not fantastic. So I think what I'll do is I'll play the Storm Dancer here, and I'll simply put the Trickster's Cloak on it next turn, making a 6/6. And 6/6 is pretty difficult to beat. And if he somehow beats my 6/6, I still have a 3/1 to fall back on. Although this is the color with the most removal spells, so pretty much any removal spells from this color will kill my 4/4. Annihilate will do it. Execute will eventually kill it. Even the Finest Hour will destroy it at some point in combat. And of course, the premium removal spells like Death Strike and Slay will kill anything. It does dodge Extract, but he can extract... What? What? Wow. That is a good card. So what do I do now? I can put the cloak on him. It's a 6/6. We'll just trade. Or I can't really race him at this point because he's at 31 health. We're trading 2 for 2. If I do this and block, we're trading 2 for 2. But and the problem is, if I put a cloak on it and he kills it, then I'm 100% dead. But otherwise, it's a 2-turn clock. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll attack him with this, get rid of his weapon. We'll play the marksman, and we'll play the 3-1. And the idea is, if he attacks us, we can double block. Well, the idea is, he doesn't attack us. But if he attacks us, it means he has a trick. We'll reevaluate later. Yeah, if he doesn't attack us, then he has no trick. Oh dear lord. So I'm just dead here. It's a 2-turn clock. I have no removal spells left that can deal with this. Even the deadly spiders don't do it. The obedience is a 7-drop. Cerso's meddling can do it, but I don't have the power to play it. Oh, no. Okay, let's just chump here. That will buy us 1 extra turn to draw into power, and then Cerso's meddling. Basically, my only shot. Jeez. I guess we just attack with everything. We're not planning to block anyway. He's at too much life. We're not going to kill him. We'll still keep this Trickster's Cloak in our hand. Maybe it'll come in handy sometime. But I think we're losing this game pretty quickly too. My opponent's huge number of bombs. Maybe not bombs, but huge number of good cards. Wow! My opponent's deck is crazy. So I'm dead no matter what, because... Oh, I guess I can chump here and take 5, go to 1. But there's basically no way I'll live after that point. So yeah, block this. He attacks me with both. I block this. I go to 1. I attack him now for... $8. He goes to 16. And he ganks 5 life when this dies. So yeah, there's nothing I can do to win this game. A Permafrost would be nice, but I don't have any. And he's just trading me here. Okay. I guess I should have put the cloak onto my 3/5 instead, right? Then he can't trade. Oh, psh, wow. Yeah, my opponent's deck is way too good. I don't think I could have beaten that deck even if I had a better draw. Yeah, my deck's a 7 out of 10. My opponent's deck's like a 10 out of 10. What else could I have drawn to get me an out that game? That wouldn't do it. Yeah, no, I got nothing. I have nothing left in my deck that can handle that 8-7 quick strike. Or quick draw. Alright, next game. Okay, game number 3. Let's hope for a better game. Oh, this is perfect. Turn 2, turn 3. Wow, this sounds good. Let's hope for an opponent that doesn't have a crazy bomb-infested deck like the last one. Alright, that's alright. 4 power. Turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. I'll be taking some damage from that thing. My opponent also has a 3-color deck. Hits all of his influence requirements. Wow! Alright, taking 5. Ooh, that's a lot. In that case, what I think I'll do is next turn play the Sky Snapper and just trade, because I don't really want to trade my beast for his 5/2 there. And I'm not gonna attack him for 1 damage in case something weird happens. I might chump block this if I have to. So I think taking 10 on turn 4 is just crazy fast. I need a way to get rid of this thing. Oh no. Okay, well that's good. I can still trade with a 3/1 here. What? Oh wow. My opponent is aggressive. Is he gonna allow for this trade? Nope, he's not gonna allow for this trade. Wow. Woo. Alright, at this point, I'm just gonna trade my 5/5 for that. If he allows me. Woo. Aggressive. Good news is he's only got 3 cards left in his hand, but bad news is I've got no other units left. And we drew a lot of power. That is now 7 power sources and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Well, one off of the Dark Wisp, but we naturally drew 4 cards and 7 power sources. I don't think we can win games like that. Let's just block. Yeah, we're looking like we're gonna lose this game to Power Flood here. Ah, dear. Let's just do this so I can draw a card. Okay, well that's a good card. At least it's a good card to draw. Taking 4 this turn, maybe more. Yep, taking 6 this turn. Good thing that was a monument, because if it was a regular sigil, I would have been even more flooded. Well, more power. Hooray. If he attacks me with a 4-2, I'm not going to block it, because next turn I can kill it with Inspired Obedience. Nope, I'm not getting the opportunity. I really need to not get flooded like this, though. I play this. I can even put a Cloak onto it, but he can still attack with a 4-2. Let's just kill it. And this is going to attack me down to 2, and any trick, any burn spell, any pump, weapon kills me. And if I don't draw something good, I'm dead either way. So, yeah, I'm dead. Well, there's a game. Yet another game decided on power-related problems. So game 1 I win because my opponent got power screwed. Game 3 I lose because I'm massively, massively flooded. Alright, let's hope that doesn't happen anymore. Okay, game number 4. We're currently 1-2. One game we lost to an amazing deck, so that was a fair and square loss. But the other game we lost to Power Screw. Here we have no shadow. Ooh. But we do have a turn 2 play with 3 power, no shadow. Is this keepable? I do have 10 power sources that are shadow, so that's like a 25% chance over the next 3 turns, every turn. That might be good enough, actually. That might be good enough. Let's try this out. And the reason for that is because we do have a turn 2 play. And so we have... And also a turn... Oh, no. And we also have a turn 5 play here, even without shadow. So if we draw any power. And Roland's Choice is also a pretty decent card for for coming back when you're behind on board. The -1/-1 is pretty good. Uh-oh. That's gonna be hard to beat. Well, that's gonna be hard to beat when I have 3 power and no other plays. Yep. This is gonna give him the opportunity to spark something. Okay, that's at least shadow. I think we're just gonna hold this back. If he has a trick, he kills both our units. But I don't know if I want to take... No, let's not give him the opportunity to blow us out with a trick. Let's just trade 3 damage for 2 damage. I don't think that's horrendous. Obviously not a good trade for me, but... Okay. That's a pretty good use. I mean, that's fine. Trading a 2/2 for a Dragon Breath. Okay, now I can play this. And if he doesn't kill it... Actually, I don't know if I want to throw away the Trickster's Cloak to draw 3 cards. I might, because I'm power screwed. So, I might just trade 2 cards for 3 cards and get some power out of the deal. So... Or I can do this. I'm just going to give this flying and then attack him next turn. So my opponent is actually the one power screwed. We are no longer influence screwed. I'm not worried about playing in Inspired Obedience. So I think if we can Roland's Choice this into a 6/5, we'll be in pretty good shape. I don't really want to use the -1/-1 ability right now. Yeah, let's do that. Uh-oh, here's an instant spell. Not good, not good. I'm gonna get 2 for 1 here. Let's keep this back to block his 2-2. Uh-oh. Okay, well that's fine. He still takes 6. This is still just a 1 for 1 trade. That's perfectly fine. In fact, putting the Trickster's Cloak onto it would have been worse, because it still dies. So this is pretty good for us. He's on a 2-turn clock. This will kill him in 2 turns. Unless he finds a way to answer it. So we trade here, go to 11. It's a combat trick. Oh, wow, that's a bad trick. I think this card's unplayable. I don't agree with playing with these cards like this. Oh, this is really good. So he can crack back for 6, 8. I go to 3. So I'm just gonna hold this back. Actually, he dies, right? If I don't. Huh. Because if I put the Direwolf, if I put the Beast here and kill this back, he has no attack, and then I cloak an attack, I think I win the game. But I think I win the game anyway, if I just attack him twice. So I think I'm just gonna attack him twice. And we'll play the Beast Caller. If he does something that forces me to block, I'll just chump block his 3-1, trade with his 3-1, and take 5, go to 6. Otherwise, he dies next turn. Okay, so this attack will definitely not kill me. And now my opponent is dead, I think. It's unlikely that he can deal with 2 5/5s when he's at 2 life. So we just attack him with all 4 units next turn. He's gonna have to make some very awkward blocks. Oh no, he can deal with it, alright. Never mind, he cannot. I drew a power, which is exactly what I needed. So this is, I guess, another game that's... I guess in this game, both my opponent and I are... we both got kind of power-related problems. I was influence screwed for a few turns, and I missed a land drop, I believe. But my opponent missed even more land drops. Sorry, power drops. Magic. I missed 1 power drop, if I remember correctly. Maybe 2, I don't remember. But my opponent missed more. So, I guess in this game, the variance hurt us equally. Okay, we're on to game number 5. Ooh, this hand's really good. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. And once this is in play, Levitate or Trickster's Cloak, it's gonna most likely lead to a win. We've never seen the Memory Dredger in our deck, nor the Torrent of Spiders. Okay. Fang Spider, not the best turn 1 play, because it's like, you don't really want to attack into your opponent's random 2/2s, and if you play it really early, you're just going to be like if you're blocking, you're just trading with one of your opponent's pretty bad early game units. It's actually pretty good late game when you need to block something stronger. And yeah, doing 1 damage, not a big deal. Okay, a flying spider. It's like a jumping spider. Spiders can jump. The jumping spiders can jump very far. It's actually really frightening. I am perfectly happy trading either of these units for his 3/2. Yep. If he doesn't have a unit, then he's dead. What are the odds that he has no units to play? Nope, he even stuns it. Alright. So even a Trickster's Cloak or Levitate doesn't get in there. I think his unit is expendable enough that he's not going to... Like, I don't think I should bluff this. I think he's going to call the bluff. Let's just play this the Yeti here. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty good. One spider. Besides, even having 2 deadly spiders isn't like the best thing. Let's just swing in with a 3/2 here and prompt the trade. Oh, he doesn't trade. Sure. Yeah, we're gonna hold this in our hand. I think we can get a little bit more value. And having 1 or 2 more spiders now doesn't make a difference anyway. I hope he doesn't get to 8 power soon. Ooh, Spark. No! No. Watch I draw the Trickster's Cloak now. Okay, well at least now I can transform something into a pig. I still offer the trade here, I think. My unit is better on the attack trading than him attacking me, because then and then that way he gets the overwhelm damage. Here I can double block and trade when I think is fine. It just gives me more spiders, I think, which I think is okay. And it's not like the 2-2-1-2 is doing anything else for me. That I should probably get rid of at some point. So if I attack with these two, he's most likely going to eat the 2-2 here, and then take one. Then I can spark this and shoot that down. I think this is pretty good. I also have the meddling here, so if he does block, I can, if he makes some kind of really weird block, I can still just kill it with the meddling, so I think that's fine. The question is, what do I kill? I think I'm least worried about his 4-3 overwhelm because I have spiders that don't fly. I think I'm worried about this 1-1 getting big. So let's just make that trade here. Now the good thing about turning them into 2-2 plagues is if I have a bunch of spiders, random 2-2s will never get through. So I need 2 more dead units to make 3 spiders. My opponent's card so far hasn't been fantastic, but my draws has been just miserable. Just miserable. Let's offer the trade here. He's lower life, and I don't really like him getting closer and closer towards the 8-8 here. So I can meddling this and do 1 damage to him, and then open my way to more attacks. But I'm afraid of him making this an 8-8, and I have no other answers right now, so I'm actually going to save the meddling to use on this card later, and just make him just make trades right now. When this thing dies, I can make 3 spiders. So I'll just wait for him to attack me. Uh-oh. Okay, so I get hit for 3 here. So he's at, yeah, he's getting close to 8 power. So we're still gonna wait because I think I would rather wait for him to waste 8 mana and then use it than to use it now. Besides, until he hits 8 power, this is doing 1 damage a turn, but if I turn it into a pig, it's doing 2 damage a turn, so it's actually worse for me. So let's just play this out, and it's a blocker. If he has a land, I'm taking a lot of damage this turn. Ooh, okay, gross. My opponent's draw has certainly been better than mine. I can't even play this. Huh. If I attack with a 3-5, he can just block with a 2-4 here. And I'm not going to waste the meddling for it, so I don't want to play the Torn of Spiders just yet, so I think I just pass the turn. Yeah, I'll take the 3 here. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's really not good. I think I have to use this at this point. Because I'm hoping to draw power and then play the, ooh. That's spicy. Alright. Not a power, because if he draws a power, he stuns this and he pumps this, and I'm taking a ton of damage. Well, taking 7 in the air, plus whatever comes in the ground. He might be able to lethal me. I can't get through his 2-4 though. Let's see what we draw. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, please don't have Alien's Choice. Oh, good, 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 good. We'll just grab the Direfang Spider here. But with a 5-6, I'm no longer afraid of that being ultimated, so I'm in good shape. My Torn of Spiders is gonna get worse and worse. Wow. Alright. So this is gonna be a 8-8 when he plays off power. Uh-oh. I can't beat an 8-8. quick strike too. Oh, that's gross. Wait, do I have any more targets to hit with? Yeah, I can still bring back the stranger. Yep, so I just attack him for 5 here. He's gonna block. He's not gonna let me bring back the stranger for free. I need a way to block this, so I'm just gonna play the snapper as a chump blocker and then play the torrent spiders. I can play the linebacker onto the 3/5 here and gain 5 life, and that will buy me a little bit of time. Oh no! Yep, that's what happens when he draws a power. Yep, I will chump. I have to chump here, otherwise next turn I'm forced to attack, and I have no choice but to go in. So what happens now? Attack with these 3, he'll just chump with 3 things here, I think. And then I just play the linebacker. Linebacker. The line breaker. But if I play the line breaker, he's hitting me for 8 in the air. I have no way to block it except for sacrificing this. Or should I just levitate one of these and chump? So I think I just take 8 here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He draws a power, stuns one of my units. I have 1, 2, 3, 5. I have 6 blockers. He stuns the biggest one. I have 5 more blockers, so he still can't attack me in the ground, but he hits me for 8. And then my unit is stunned. Alright, let's do it this way. He's gonna get a free card out of this deal, but I need to draw an Inspire Obedience or Extract. Those are my 2 best outs right now. Holy crap. Oh, well then. Hallelujah. Oh, don't tell me you have Backlash. Alright, good, 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 good. So now he has to chump this. And this, or he dies, actually. This kills him. So, yeah, this is great. He blocks or he dies. Yep. Even if I levitate it, it's still a 7/12, right? So it won't matter. So this is toast. Okay. Well, it's good because that would have killed me, I think. It's good that he was forced to use it, otherwise that would have died. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save this. I have... And no matter what I draw, I can't play because I have 1 power left. So I think what happened here is if he attacks me with everything, thinking he can kill me, I levitate this and make it into a 0/5, and then hopefully kill him on the crack back. Alternatively, I can just levitate one of my 1/1 spiders and block it, and it dies. But that depends on how many things he attacks me with. So he needs a trick, or this 5/6 will kill him. So here's the thing. If I levitate one of my 1/1 spiders and attack him with both, it's lethal. So he has to either block the spider and die, or he has to chump this and die. Either way, he loses the unit. And this draws me a card. So I think I would do that. Alternatively, I put it onto the 3/5, but he can block the 3/5 and it won't trade. So the danger here is if he has a removal spell, he can kill my spider very easily because it's a very small unit. But I'm gonna go for it and see if I can force the chump here, or the trade here. Okay, so it dies. He is gonna die next turn. I'm gonna play the Skywalk Instructor and not have a student, because I want as many blockers as possible. Because if he plays a power, he stuns one of these units, and he has quite a few attackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attackers, and I have only 5 blockers. So if he has a trick, I die. So if he has another Strength of Many, for example, I'm straight up dead. But, I mean, there's nothing I can do about that, so there's no point worrying about it. Oh, okay. Wow, that was a really good game. I had a lot of fun. A lot of decision points. I think I navigated that game okay. Didn't make any super obvious mistakes, I don't think. My opponent certainly put up a really good fight, has a lot of good cards. And we got a little lucky with our draw. That inspired obedience came at the perfect time. Without that inspired obedience, I would have definitely lost the game. But that was a really fun game, and those are the kind of games we play Eternal for. So I'm glad I had that game. Let's go to our sixth game now. Sixth. Wow, this hand's pretty good. I have a whole bunch of 2-drops, which is fine, and then I hope this 3-drop is not good on its own, and neither is this, but I think this is good enough. We're on a draw, so we have 3 draws to hit our 3rd power. I think it's good, and we have all the power requirements that we need because of the 2 strangers, and the marksman is pretty decent at attacking when you play it on turn 2. This hand's alright. I mean, we lose the game if we don't draw power, but that's the case with every hand, right? So, ooh, one of the best. Oh, wow, good card. One of the best turn 1 plays. Wait, isn't that's probably just the best turn 1 play, right? Yeah, I think that is the best turn 1 play. Perfect. We'll play the stranger to discourage him from attacking. Well, I mean, if he attacks, we'll just trade. It's a great trade for us. But secretly, we don't want to trade because we want to have a unit in play. Oh no. Because we want to have a unit in play for this banner to be non-depleted. Alright. That's still okay. That is still okay. Ooh, my opponent is super aggressive. Yeah, let's get another unit out there. So what he's most likely going to do is attack me with one of his drones to offer the trade. In which case we won't block. Because we're just attacking back. Holy crap. Yeah, I'll take 3. I was not going to trade, and I'm certainly not going to chump block here. These cards are so good. Alright, what are we going to do here? We're going to attack him. And then spark this Yeti. And the Yeti, I'm okay trading with this 1-1. I'm going to discard this 4-4 here. Because 4 mana is too expensive, and I just want more power right now. If we can spark the Cyclops, we can shoot one of the Oath Keepers, and that will go a long way. But if he attacks me here, though, I will block. Nope. He's not going to give me enough. Wow, my opponent's deck is really good, actually. But he is running out of gas really fast. I just have to stabilize and survive a little bit longer. Yep, we're going to play as many spells as we can. Units as we can, just to help us block. And now he can't attack. If he attacks with all the units, we'll just block 2. But if he attacks with 1, we'll just trade the spider. So either way, I'm okay with it. I'll take that 1. I think my 2-1 has a little bit more value than. No, I don't need a 6-drop. All right, let's go in there. Okay, very good. I think I will just go ahead and sacrifice this and make a 5-5. Yeah, because... Wait, that's not true, because if he has a removal spell, then I lose all my units. Whereas if I just play the 5-5, the 3-3 without sacrificing anything, I can actually trade the 3-3 with this 1-1 and still have a unit left to attack or block with. Whereas if I sacrifice it and he kills it, then I have no units left. Alternatively, I can go for broke and play the Beast Caller and hope that I draw into a Trickster's Cloak or a Levitate, and that will win me the game. How greedy do I want to be? And I'll just take the 3 when he attacks. How greedy do I want to be is the question. Because if he attacks us, we take 3, that's fine. But if he doesn't draw anything else and we attack back with a Beast Caller, he's going to be forced to block with one of his Oath Keepers. And that's a really good deal for me. I'm going to pick the Thorn Beast, and I'm going to not sacrifice a unit. Because I have a feeling my opponent will have a removal spell. Because he just hasn't had a chance to use the spells in his hand yet, because he's been power screwed the whole game. I just don't want to die. I mean, I don't care. Yeah, the Beast Caller would have been bad. Although... Interesting. I think I just want power. Yeah, just power. I think with power, I can stabilize this game. Just mitigate as much damage as I possibly can. I think I can come back because my hand's quite good. What do I want to play here? Let's play the most powerful card I have. And if you can't answer this card, then we're in really good shape. We'll bring back the Direfang Spider most likely, but we don't know yet. Yeah, let's swing. He's most likely not gonna block. We'll bring something back. I think the Direfang Spider is okay. It's worse on the offensive, but it doesn't care about how big his attackers are. I think this is actually a pretty good card to bring back. And I'm going to play the Cyclops because it's sparked. So next turn we'll just shoot one of the Minotaur Oathkeepers. And we'll take 4 this turn, go to 6. But after that, he can no longer attack us. Following turn, I will simply... yep, that's fine. Following turn, I snowball this, and then I execute this, and my opponent should have nothing left. He needs to do 4 points of burn to kill me. Yep, so let's just start with the execute. Make sure that goes well. Snowball this one. And then we attack him for 3 in the air and bring back another unit. And that should theoretically promise concession. Unless my opponent has an obliterate and just shoots us for 6 here. And I have 3 blockers, and he has no overwhelm, so I think, yep, that's fine. I think I'll be okay. Let's play it safe and just hold our units back. We don't want him to like removal, attack, pump kind of thing, right? There we go. That's fine. He'll stun the 1/1. Okay, we'll trade the 4/3. No, we'll trade the 1/1 for it. We have tons of gas in our hands, so we're not worried about. He only has 2 cards left now. How many? Oh, I get 3 spiders. I think that is pretty good. Offer him to trade here? I think that's fine. I don't think my opponent wants to trade me. Yeah, this is pretty safe, unless he has some kind of a board wipe. But if he uses the Lightning Storm, he kills his own units too. And the fact that it has no overwhelm, I'm not worried about it at all. And I get 2 5/5s this turn, so I think this game is pretty locked up. Yep, I'll attack with this. I'm gonna have 2 5/5s in place, so I can attack with more units. So let's attack with... Okay, so he's conceded. Wow, that was a really fun game too. Very, very close. I think my commentary for that game is a little lackluster because the game was so interesting and stimulating. I was really, really focused, and I was kind of thinking about a lot of things in my head, and I don't think I was able to adequately verbalize them onto the mic. And I think there's a lot of things that happen in my head that I just forgot to say. So the commentary, I'll go back and review it, but I think the commentary for that game is a little weak. But that was a really fun game, though. I'm really glad I had that game. All right, here's the next game. Pretty weak hand. Turn 6 removal was not good. I don't have the power for this. That needs a good infiltrate unit. That's my only play. That's not a very good hand, even though we do have 3 power, and that's kind of ideal. This is a much, much better hand. Yeah, this hand's really good. So let's just go ahead and do this. I would like to turn this into a 4/4 flyer if possible. And because we already have 4 power in our hand now, I think there's a good chance that we can accomplish that. The Stranger... No, I think the Marksman attacks a little bit better. So let's play the Marksman first. Yeah, because otherwise the Stranger would just... It would have just been a trade. So let's just attack for 2 here. We're going to play the Fanatic, even though it's unlikely that we can get in. You never know when you draw a Levitate, right? Okay, fair enough. I mean, it's a 1-for-1 trade, so. And it's a Purify is also a premium removal spell, so I'm pretty happy that we make that trade. Here, I'm still not sure if I want to play the Cobalt Monument because I have enough power to play any spell in my hand, any card in my hand, and this can drag the game out for a little longer. I feel like I just hold it in my hand just because I don't need 4 power. Okay, silence the 2-1 probably because I can. If he silences the 1-1, it means that he has a large ground unit that he wants to play next turn. Yeah, he does. So he probably has one of those 6/5s in time that he wants to play next turn. So he's just prepping for that. That's a-okay. Yeah, we'll play a power here and pass the turn. We'll raise off from ultimating this, but we're only 1 power away from a 4/4, which is pretty good in draft. I'd be really surprised if my opponent doesn't play a 5-power 6/5 dinosaur. Or something along those lines. Because otherwise he wouldn't have silenced this. He didn't even need to play the... Oh, okay. Okay. Fair. Yep. We'll attack with these two. Still not gonna play this. Having 5 power doesn't help me with anything right now. And I can get 2 spiders. I think the spiders is gonna be really good. Because I feel like my opponent wants to play big units. And yeah, so these spiders is gonna be excellent. Do I just go and play the 4/4? No. I think I do need to put out those deadly spiders now. And just take 6 overwhelm damage. It's pretty... I mean, 6 damage is a lot, but getting rid of it now is better than getting rid of it later. I'm gonna save the execute in case he plays a unit that flies that we can't beat with a deadly. So one of the things that I think is really important to talk about when it comes to draft and also construct is you need to be very careful of how you use your removal. Never use, like, if you have things in play already that can deal with things that he has, never waste a removal spell. You want to save your removal to maximize its effectiveness, right? So basically, the next 2, well, this one plus 1 more big unit is just gonna get traded with my spiders, and as long as I can do that, there's no reason to use execute. You know, if he plays like a flying dragon or something that's fire, then we need to execute badly. My opponent's deciding if he wants to trade this for 6 damage, maybe? No, he wants to silence another one. Fair enough. Still a trade. Oh, wow. Okay, my opponent's... Alright, well that's still okay. I'm just gonna execute it next turn. Yep, and we'll just pass the turn here. My opponent actually used a very powerful spell to kill a 1/1 spider. So I think that's really good for us. We're not worried about the 6/5 because we can trade it with our 3/3 here. Our 5/5 here. So that's a-okay. My opponent silenced all 3 of our deadly spider here. All 3 of our Direfangs. Oh no, he silenced... Yeah, he silenced 2 of them. He killed the other one with a Fire Blast. My opponent used a lot of resources to kill, basically traded a torch, a silence effect, a bounce effect, just to get rid of the Torrent of Spiders. That was a really good deal for me. Yeah, 2 silence effects too. Really good deal. I mean, I'm exhausted. My resources are exhausted. We trade here. I play a 4/4, and then we go into top deck mode. So I'm a little bit worried about what my opponent has in his hand. So he's not going to offer the trade here. That's fine. We're also not going to offer the trade. We're just going to play our 4/4 here and pass the turn. So now my opponent has no attack unless he has a trick. Oh yeah, one thing to also mention too is when you play games, you should always respect your opponent. They're not going to make really dumb, stupid attacks. So if they make an attack that's obviously bad, then you kind of have to just assume that they have a trick of some kind. Oh, okay. Wow. All right, that's a good deal. All right, now we're at parity. Two cards that, well, I think my two cards are slightly better than his two cards. But it depends on what we have in our hand. If he has a synchronized strike here, it's gonna hurt us quite a bit. Nope, he does not have a synchronized strike. Let's go in for 4 damage. Oh, that was kind of stupid. Ugh. He's just gonna eat this for free. Oh, that was actually really dumb. That was really dumb. Alright, well, let's offer the trade. Yep, he takes 4. I just threw that unit away for nothing. That was really bad. Absolutely unnecessary. Okay, that's a 5/5 next turn. It's a race. Oh no. Yep, we're still gonna attack him. We have a chump blocker here, so we're only gonna be taking 5 damage next turn. And I hope the Dark Wisp will draw something good, and I hope he didn't top deck something good. This is a very close game. It's because our deck is pretty mediocre that we have all these close games. No. No. Alright. Let's chump and draw ourselves a card. It's quite the race. We lose this race, by the way, because we can't kill him, even if we hit him. Yeah, so I attack him. I attack him for 4. He goes to 1. And then he attacks back with all 3 units. I can only block this, and I take 6 and I die. So I do lose this race. What I can do is not attack. But then what happens is he attacks with these 2 units. I'm going to have to pretty much double block his 5/5 and take 4 and go to 2. And then basically hope to draw something to bring me, claw my way back into this game. Alternatively, I can trade 1 for 1 here. If he attacks with everything, I take 5, go to 1. If I attack him here and he blocks, then I live. But if I attack him here and he doesn't block, then so basically, will my opponent block? If my opponent blocks, I live. If he doesn't block, I die next turn, and I'm dead on board. Okay, let's swift one more turn. Yep. As expected. So here it'll be a 1 for 1 trade, but we do lose our best unit. The reason I took this play at the end is because ultimately this is a 1 damage unit. It's going to take him 2 more turns to kill me. Whereas... okay, well this can trade this, and this can block that. So I'll go to 1 and be alive. Unless he has a trick, then I die. Basically, anything my opponent has, I die here. We're completely exhausted of resources and just basically top decking. But I'm in a worse situation because I'm at 1 life, and he is at 5 life. If we had 1 more life to play with, we would attack him and then spark this for something good. But as it is, we can't. So, there's so many things here. Holy crap! Yep, 100% dead when my opponent has that and we drew a power sigil. My opponent drew more power than we did, so he's equally as, I guess, flooded or non-flooded as we are. I don't think we are flooded. I think our draws were both okay. Oh man, I could have really used something. Could have really used something. Past turn. Yeah, if he attacks me with both, I die no matter what. But if he attacks me with 1, I survive 1 more turn. That's too bad. That was a close game. Alright, we finished the draft 4-3. I was predicting somewhere like, at best, 5-3, so I'm not too far off the mark. Our deck was mediocre. And the very least, though, we had 3 really exciting games. I think games 2, 3, and 4. Sorry, not games 2, 3. I think our second win. Wait, no. this game here, the third win, the fourth win, and the final loss. Those 3 games were really fun, super exciting. So I think this is worthy of a draft being uploaded. I didn't do that well this draft. Our draft didn't come together that well, but I still think it was a fun draft. Thank you guys for watching. If you like what you see, give me a like or thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos. The next one, I believe, will be a ranked video. I already have a very powerful ranked deck that I am currently using in Masters Top 50 with a pretty good win rate. And so, depending on the order in which I publish, I may publish the constructed ranked deck first and then the draft, but maybe not. But anyway, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys subscribing and liking and commenting. If you guys have any questions about draft, I would love to hear them. Leave it in the comments below. I answer pretty much every comment, unless they're super negative, and sometimes I shy away from those. But yeah, leave comments, please. Thank you.